Hello everybody, this is the Wizard of Sports. Big shout out to Counterpunch Boxing. Big shout out to Champ Life Boxing. Two of my favorite channels. Right now, I'm going to talk about another interesting subject. It's going to tickle your brain. I read this article yesterday, and there's a bunch of articles about it. Apparently Mayweather just did an interview with the media, and we all know that he's been saying that Canelo is going to knock out Gennady Golovkin. We all know that. He's been saying that for years, I think. So I want to talk about this. A certain part of this interview where Floyd Mayweather, he says that Canelo Alvarez is the top boxer that can beat Triple G. But he also says in the interview that there are 3 other boxers besides Canelo that could beat Triple G. Now that's what tickles my fancy, because I want you guys to guess who are the other 3 boxers he's talking about. Now you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to guess myself which 3 boxers he's talking about. And I'm going to tell you why. So this is what he says in the interview, Mayweather. He says, I wouldn't just say me. Yes, he says, I think there are a few others that can beat him, said Mayweather about him believing he can. The other 3 unnamed fighters can defeat Golovkin. He said Alvarez will beat him. So this video is going to be mostly about who are the magical 3 boxers, and this is who I think they are. The first one that is on 3G's blocked call list is, is this guy right here, Erislandy Lara. Pretty much Floyd Mayweather's reincarnation. This is an article written about a little less than a year ago. It says, Canelo smiles. Lara's calling out Triple G. Golovkin won't fight him. Now, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos in Spanish the last year or year and a half or so, maybe even 2 years. Triple G, of Lara, talking to Spanish media, and just letting him know that Triple G will not answer his calls. He really wants to fight Triple G. Triple G just wants nothing to do with the guy. And this is what Canelo's talking about. Canelo says, Erislandy Lara is one of the names out there, a 154-pounder, a great fighter that I fought. He's great fighter. He's calling Golovkin out, and Golovkin isn't taking the challenge, and he's a great fighter. Lara would give Golovkin a lot of problems, Canelo said. Now, I really believe this. I think what Triple G did is he watched the Lara and Canelo fight, and he just saw the sweet science, the elusiveness, the speed, just kind of like, I don't know, the way Lara moves, it's very similar to Mayweather. And Golovkin didn't want to have any of that. I believe Lara would definitely beat Golovkin. Definitely. And I don't care. I know the 3G fans are going to go, oh, what about he got knocked down to Angulo? Nah, that happens. But he ended up stopping Angulo in the 8th or the 9th, something like 10th, I think. So boxing's about matchups. It's like in football. Like for some reason, the Seattle Seahawks have problems with the St. Louis Rams. Yeah, but maybe the Browns blew out the Rams, but for some reason, the Rams can beat the Seahawks. We all know that. They pretty much own the Seahawks, and they're not even good at all. So this is one of those things. Maybe Angulo and Lara. Lara's a better matchup for Angulo, but if Lara almost beat Canelo, he'll definitely beat Triple G, and Triple G knows this. Triple G would have major problems with an elusive fighter like that, a fighter that fights for points, a guy that's not going to come after you, a guy that's why he lost to Canelo, a guy that's going to run away, a hit and run type fighter. 3G would have no chance with Erislandy Lara, and I would put $1,000 on that. So that's one. And the second guy I think Mayweather talking about, it's pretty obvious, is Andre Ward. This is an article from the Los Angeles Times about 2 years ago. Andre Ward calls out Gennady Golovkin camp and gets strong reply. So this Andre Ward, he's pissed off. Just like Lara. Lara was pissed off because Lara wanted to fight 3G, but 3G chose to fight Cal Brook. Lara was really pissed about that. Andre Ward pretty much said this. He calls him Little G. He goes, Little G turned down an official fight with us. Ward told the reporter, the reality is, for all the talk, the proof is in the pudding. I have an email right now that shows we gave them what they want. 50-50, and the promoter, turned it down. And they said maybe 2017. Then Loeffler, you could tell Loeffler's backpedaling. He's talking about, oh, we got this email late, blah, blah, blah. It really doesn't make sense, Loeffler's defense, because Andre Ward's been wanting Triple G. Triple G don't want nothing to do with Andre Ward. And I could see why. He's bigger. He's more skilled. He's faster. So Ward doesn't want anything. But Ward got to get past Kovalev anyways. So Ward says this at the end of the video, at the end of the interview, if you don't want to fight a fighter, think it's not your style, just say that on the vid. The truth is, they never wanted the fight. The reality is, we offered him a fight 6 or 7 months ago, before we knew he had a pay-per-view coming up. 50%. He turned it down in 5 minutes. The short and long of it is they never wanted the fight. So 3G and his team responded back to Andre Ward in less than 5 minutes and let them know that they wanted nothing to do with Andre Ward. So Erislandy Lara and Andre Ward are on Triple G's block list. Remember, Canelo's on the top. This is the fight that Mayweather says Canelo is number one to beat Triple G out of these 4 guys he's talking about, or 4 guys he's talking about, because if you include Canelo, it's 4 guys that could beat Triple G. But the mystery men, there's 3 of them. And the third one, which is the obvious one, I think Triple G is, I think Floyd Mayweather is talking about himself. I think Floyd is the third mystery man that can beat Triple G. He knows he could beat Triple G. He said it. He said he knows, at least. I think he could beat Triple G because I don't think Triple G would touch him. If I think Lara could Triple G, Floyd Mayweather would just take Triple G to school. These are 3 guys that'll beat you on the points. Andre Ward, Floyd Mayweather, and Erislandy Lara. And believe it or not, I think Erislandy Lara is the one that 3G is really, really ducking. Lara's sharp right now. He's the super champion at 154, boys. I don't care what you guys say. He's the man at 154. He's earned it. I don't know if you guys watched his last 6 fights since Canelo. But the guy's on a rampage. And I believe in less than 2 years, he's going to be back in the picture. Back in the picture to, if he beats, he says he's going to fight Jarrett Hurd next to unify the bouts. And I believe after that, he's going to fight Demetrius Andrade. And you can see after that, probably Jermall Charlo. And by that time, it'll be 2 years. I think he beats all of them by points. And that'll be 2 years. And I think in 2 years he'll be about. The problem is he's 34. He'll be 36, but he's like Floyd Mayweather. His genes are good. I mean, he's aging very good. I mean, he'll be able to box and compete until he's about 45. It's just he's an athlete. In about 2 years, I think he'll get his second shot at Canelo Alvarez. I think people will start calling about it. Triple G will be out of the picture in 2 years. But Lara will still very much be in it. So anyways, those are my 3 picks. Lara, Andre Ward, and Floyd Mayweather. Now, for those of you that say, hey, Mayweather, you can't choose him as one of the 3. If I had to choose a third one that's not Floyd Mayweather, I would choose Jermall Charlo to beat Triple G. Shit, you could even say Danny Jacobs. I mean, Triple G barely beat Danny Jacobs. They get a rematch, but he beat Jacobs, so Jacobs is out of this equation. I mean, you could say Jacobs if you want, but please subscribe below. I'll put out some. You can watch my 3G Canelo prediction. Look at my history, my videos. Please subscribe, and please guess the 3 people that Floyd Mayweather's talking about besides Canelo. Tell me what you guys think. Talk to you later.